I thought I'd try doing a quick video on making masks. I have a bunch of masks that I'm making right now, so I figured I could show you each step of the way with a different mask instead of doing one whole long video. This is the type that I'm making. They curve in the front. I like adding elastic at the bottom to tuck under the chin. This part goes over pretty much the top of the head. This is where it goes around the back of the head, closer to the neck, and it ties. It's stretchy, so once you have it tied to the correct size, you don't have to retie it ever again. So you just have to get online and find free pattern pieces that are shaped like this. I use the medium size usually. This is the outside piece that you would see, that would show. The lining is cut about an inch shorter. So you take the two pieces and stitch them there. Then you'll want to go in and clip. It's kind of hard to see the clips here. Easier on this one. So here's the lining. Stitch. Then I trim off the excess fabric. And you want to clip really close to the thread, but just don't snip through the thread. And so this will be the lining piece. After you've sewn it, trimmed it, clipped it, you will take, there's the fabric on the seam, you'll take these edges and you'll fold them over once, twice. After it's folded over twice, to enclose that raw edge, you would then stitch down each of the sides. Here's one. After both of the sides have been stitched, like that, you'll take the lining piece and the outside piece. You'll put them right sides together. That means the nice to look at side. So this is the right side of the outer. This is the right side of the ends of the lining. You'll put the two right sides together. You'll line them up. You can pin them in place if you want to. There should be some overlap, about that much. And after you get them all lined up, you will stitch them down. So here are stitched along the top, stitched along the bottom, like that. So you can see there's excess fabric on both sides. That's very important to have. After you've sewn it, I've already trimmed the excess and done the clips. Clipping and where the areas curve the most will help when you flip the fabric right side out. So after you've done that, you just turn it through. So there's the lining. There's the right side of the lining. You don't see that raw edge. And there's the outside. You'll take it over to the ironing board. You'll press these seams nice and flat. And you'll want to press these edges down here. I like to press so it goes in just a teeny bit. Like that, but not that much. Just about like that. Same with this one. You'll want to press so it is folded in, but obviously not quite that much. Just a little bit. So here's one that is almost done. After you've ironed these edges nice and flat, and you've pressed these down, fold it under once, and then fold it twice. After you have the sides folded, you will stitch over the edges like that. Can you see the blue? It's a little harder to see. That leaves an opening or a casing. See, right there. You want to sew a casing right along there. So over at the sewing machine, and you'll put it under the foot. Like that. Because the fabric is curved, I keep it curved when I sew it all the way around. This casing here is for the nose wire. Here's the wire that I'm using. I usually use a wire that's a little bit thicker than this one, but this one works pretty well too. Insert the wire. Let's see, you can see that. Insert the wire into that casing area and just kind of feed it through. Sometimes it gets a little stuck on that middle. After your nose wire is all the way through, you'll want to take a piece of something like a cotton lycra, a stretchy knit, a knit that stretches and bounces back really well. About 1 inch in width, and I make it about, can't see, but it's about 32 inches long. It's better to make it a little bit too long so you can trim it off at the end. When you take something like this cotton lycra, that's 1 inch, tug like that, tug, 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 stretch it, and it curls in on itself. See? Put your safety pin on the end. Feed the safety pin with the elastic tie up through there. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to get it started. Okay, so there's the curved nose of the fabric. You put the tie from the bottom, pull it up like that, and then it will come down through the casing that you make on this side. And then it looks like that. Goes up, curves around, goes down in that side,